Thank you for having me here today. I really appreciate this opportunity to be around a lot of eaters. And we don't often get to see our customers out in western Kansas, in the urban centers. We're out there in the middle of the plains just trying to grow food, raise cattle, and hopefully have it get to a person's plate at some point. I'm in western Kansas. I have a meat company in Colorado Springs, and so you all know that I'm in the Fox News Rush Limbaugh land. And we hear about Occupy Wall Street not in a good way. And so I say to people, what I see happening with Occupy Wall Street is a transition taking place from people being these ravenous, aggressive, price-shopping consumers transitioning and transforming into citizens. Think about that. Think about that. I'm talking to a farmer that's being critical of the Occupy Wall Street movement, and I'm saying people are transitioning from consuming to being citizens again and being part of the solution. It is not something to be critical of, it is something to build upon. And we all get that Wall Street is in control of our government. Wall Street is in control of everything. Big money is in control of everything. It's about profit over people. Not only in the United States, we teach the world to live that way. And it is now time for us to fix it. And I am so sorry for what my generation has failed to do. We have failed to enforce antitrust laws which prevent monopoly, the biggest threat to our freedom and our democracy. We have allowed our Congress to become owned by the big money interests of Wall Street and others. Do you know the biggest meat packer in the world today is a company out of Brazil? It's called JBS. They are now one of the big 4 meat packers in this country, and they are partly owned by Brazil, by the taxpayers of Brazil, and they come here to steal cattle, to rape, to pillage, and to ruin our rural communities and move more farmers off the land. In the last 30 years, we have lost 90% of our pork producers. In the last 30 years, we've lost over 40% of our ranchers. We've lost over 80% of our dairymen because of big corporate abusive power. And so in 1996, I filed a lawsuit against Tyson, IBP. It was IBP and then Tyson bought them. We won that lawsuit. We went to court 8 years later in 2004, and a jury decided that the cattlemen were right, that IBP was rigging the market and stealing our cattle. The jury awarded us $1.28 billion. And then, which we didn't care about. They steal that much every week out of our industry. We cared about fixing the market. We were looking forward to the injunctive relief, to make markets competitive again, to get a fair distribution of dollars back from your plates to the farm gate where that food is produced. Well, the judge didn't like the jury verdict. He reversed it. He took it away. And then not only took that verdict away from the cattlemen in that case, the class of cattlemen, but he made us pay $80,000 out of our pockets to the court for Tyson's court costs. That case worked its way through the appeals courts and finally ended up before the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said, we're here today to consider 2 cases. The cattleman's case for fair markets, or the Anna Nicole Smith case, and we're only going to hear one. The Anna Nicole Smith Family Feud case took precedence over family farms and ranches in this country. We've lost our court system, we've lost our government, we've got to take it back again, and I am so encouraged to be here with you today. Thank you.